Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host Harold, back with episode 10 of episode 10 of the Root Beer and Digivices podcast, and I'm here with our three other hosts. Davo, you go say
Yup,
hi.
you mean two other. Mhm.
Yeah. Davo and Swaggy.
Hello, hello. This is the true story that the Roblox admins hope you would never hear.
True that. So basically, we're talking about the many scandals of Roblox. More specifically, the recent news that's been going round out and about and shit of how Roblox is basically doing very little they can to keep children safe from predators.
Mm-hmm.
But they're doing worse.
Yep.
Yep.
They're making everything worse.
Yeah.
They're actually they're actually
I mean,
promoting for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Shouldn't be
Because
allowed.
I know for a fact that there's the whole situation with this one YouTuber named Schlep. I think that's how you call his name.
I can't recall their username.
Yeah,
I
but
do I do recall watching a video talking about this, but I can't recall the person's username.
yep, his name. I know what his username is. It's SCHLEP. But I'm not sure how to pronounce it though. Pretty sure it's Schlep. Schlep.
I'll
Please
have to
correct me if I'm
check.
wrong.
I'll have to check.
Okay. But yeah, but apparently he got banned from Roblox for basically exposing these predators and shit. And I know for a fact that many people are pissed off about it. And understandably so.
Yes. Yes. Report yes. Banning people that are actually doing bad things. No. Banning people for doing the right things. Ban those.
Yep,
Yes. It sounds like it's just like the same thing. Devs not patching glitches that actually break the game, but actually patching
exactly.
away glitches that are actually fun to do, even if they do not break the game. Like, come on.
Exactly. Like
And they're
that's
just scared.
yeah,
Roblox themselves are just scared.
pretty much, yeah. But
It's
it's
now
like
now it's not the same as it used to be when I was a kid. Like, what the heck happened?
shit, and it's changed since these almost past 2 decades. I mean, Roblox literally came out in September 1st, I believe, of 2006. I was literally almost about to turn 4 years old at the time.
Nearly 20 years. Dang.
Yeah,
Just hearing that just makes me sound old.
yeah, literally, you were like 3 when it came out.
I was like
Yeah,
10 or 11 when
that'd
it
be
came out.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah. Man, that was man, that would have been right after probably not best to discuss family issues here.
uh, oh, yeah, probably not. But yeah, but I've never really played Roblox though. The only time I played it was when I was over at my little nephew's house back in like 2018 or whatever. That was a
Mm.
long time ago. This was back when, the only console that it was on was Xbox One.
Uh, Xbox One was not out in 2006.
It's, it was when I said the last time I played Roblox was in last time I played Roblox was when I was with my little nephew's house, which was in
Oh,
2018. Yeah.
I thought you meant like back when the game first released. I'm just like the Xbox One wasn't out in 2006. Wait a minute. It was
I
only
mean,
on
hell,
PC at the time.
the PlayStation 3 and Wii weren't even out at that time.
Nope.
Yeah, crazy.
Actually, weren't the PS3 and PS no weren't the PS3 and Wii like released early 2006 in Japan or something, or am I just remembering incorrectly?
I think it might have been, but they usually would release them around the exact same time as in other places.
Hmm. I could just be I could be forgetting because like I know some games I played were kind of released around like the early ages of the PS3's life cycle.
Yeah, but yeah, but I have yet to play Roblox myself though. Mainly haven't had time to because of college and art and YouTube and shit. But
Same, but
yeah,
just college. I don't have like a
yeah. But if I
I don't
do
have like
end up,
ongoing YouTube channel.
yeah, but if I do end up, uh, if I do end up finding some free time, I might play it at some point, just to
It
play like
is
random games and whatnot on there and shit.
it is on PlayStation, but I probably would stick to PC or something, or unless I know it's on mobile devices too. I've heard.
Yeah,
Or to either play it on PC or higher end console.
but I came across this tweet on Twitter by Dexerto saying that Roblox is being sued by the state of Texas for allegedly concealing predators and endangering children. The state is seeking up to $10,000 for every violation of the Texas Deceptive Trade Practices Act.
And I'm sure that has already spiked up to the millions at this point.
Yep.
No doubt
Pretty sure
about
that's
it.
gonna-
They're not going to recover from
Yeah.
that one.
Yes, the classic. I'm never going to financially recover from this meme.
Yeah.
But instead of like a father, instead just random random like font text just saying Roblox devs.
Yeah, they're all
Mhm.
they're not going to get any pay at this point.
Nope.
Yeah. But it's crazy how Roblox pretty much went from an enjoyable platform where you can make anything to basically a, a pedophile's paradise. That's how I'd put it.
I mean, to be frank, Club Penguin was also under that problem too. Online games back then, they were not free from that inevitable grasp. Believe me, I remember watching like a funny Club Penguin video where someone used like a whole bunch of bots and they spammed the Vuvuzela item. So like you would just hear nothing but just a Vuvuzela item like at like super loud volumes. And there were like in throughout that video there were like lots of like unclean like slang and whatnot, just like, yeah, this game has been affected.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of other redacted things that were seen and said in the videos I do not want to say to get this video demonetized. So yeah,
I mean, it's not like I'm making money off this situation.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I forget what other YouTuber. Apparently, his name is Parlo, I think. But apparently,
we'll have to check on that one too to correct ourselves.
yeah. But apparently, he's basically like made a video saying goodbye and whatnot, and it was because of apparently how he apparently got swatted in real life, I believe.
You mean like the SWAT team force or
Yeah.
a different scenario?
If you know what I'm saying, basically swatting means you call up for a fake emergency.
Oh, I thought you meant like the actual like SWAT team in a police force or something.
Yeah, police force.
Oh, okay. I thought it was off point or something. Okay.
Yeah, apparently he got arrested, and it was because the people who got him arrested left out some important details about someone named Dupe lying about their age, and apparently tried to get Parlo to look bad, which
Mhm.
I honestly can't fucking stand people who are like that, lie about their age and shit, and then the other person in question ends up paying the consequences for it.
And spreading misinformation. They get away with it, and we have to pay the price.
Yeah. And what's crazy is they even admitted it too. They even admitted it. But you
Hold
know,
on. Carry on. I just remembered something. Carry on.
oh, but yeah, Dupe even admitted that he was lying and shit. But apparently, he just wanted to try and paint Parlo as the bad guy. It's kind of sucks, you know.
Okay, I remember now. There's this YouTuber I sometimes watch the videos. It's called Pexto. I might have butchered the name, but like this person does like a bunch of videos of like like talk about like a lot of these people, a lot of these like famous people is like people, a lot of people, a lot of like famous people. It talks about like their rise to glory and some of their iconic go downs in history. And like I think I remembered like I think I remembered like the person like even talked about like some even talked about like some of the Roblox people you mentioned. I just
Yeah,
can't recall. I just can't recall which video it was. And
yeah,
even like the video even like showcase some of the comments from some of the videos, and it's and just like yeah, like the Roblox devs are making like careless mistakes, and it's just like mm-hmm. that just popped in my
yeah,
head.
yeah. And to make matters worse, apparently the dude also got like got two strikes on his channel, which
Mm.
honestly just pisses me off even more, considering he didn't even fucking do anything wrong.
Nope, that's just the power of misinformation.
Yeah, kind of sucks, but not much we can do really, unfortunately. But you know, law enforcement is now taking action in all of this pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and even as I'm looking through like more Roblox stuff, it's talking about how was talking to 9-year old Spokane boy on Roblox, and this happened in 2021. So this has been a huge problem for like about years now.
Roughly 4 years.
Yeah, and it's crazy too how it's taking them this long to take action.
First, it just takes a couple of random players to mess around with the game's in-game text chat or whatever it's called to say some slang to not get like banned from inappropriate language. Somehow make sure and it
Yeah,
makes it somehow make generations, not generations, lots of people understand the slang to then get it.
yeah,
No, I shouldn't say slang. I should say more like unique word encoding just to then understand like the situation. And the fact that like and the fact that that not even the devs or admins don't even see the true picture of some of those meanings. It's just like uh-huh.
yeah,
And it's just like yes. And it's funny, and like going back to the Club Penguin video I mentioned, like back then I remember watching that like a while. The first time, no, saying this wrong. Back when I first watched that video, I didn't get most of the innuendos in the video, but now as an adult, I'm just like, oh, I get it now. That means that, and it's just like the amount of the amount of the ability to just like get away, around some of the systems is just crazy. But like I would say genius, but
yeah,
I don't want to compliment that. It's just like crazy how some people have gone around with the game's systems.
yeah. And I know families, one family in DeKalb County is suing Roblox for alleging child exploitation and safety failures, you
Mm-hmm.
know, on the game platform.
Yep.
And the Florida Attorney General is investigating them.
Even Florida too.
Yeah. And I can't even recall even ever seen this kind of shit happening with Minecraft. Honestly,
I do not know.
yeah. I can tell you one thing: Roblox is fucked.
Yep, it's
Completely
not the
fucked.
same as it used to be when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I remember the times I would play it at my
Sad,
local
but
boys and
nothing
girls.
we can really do.
I remember the times I would play it at my local boys and girls club or on the family computer at home, and yeah, just that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Our family computer don't even work no more,
Oof.
or at least doesn't even work properly. Good
Mm.
thing I have a laptop.
I'm guessing
Yep.
because a lot of like either a lot of stuff that's on that computer or it has a virus or something.
Yeah.
The good old
Now,
days. The good old days when your family computer had all sorts of links to old flash gaming sites like Game Fudge or something. Classic.
yeah. But you know
Sorry, my throat
what's
was.
what else? Oh,
Sorry, my
oh,
throat was
sorry.
just like a little dry.
And another thing about this whole situation, while yeah, Roblox is very much at fault for not even trying their best to like protect underage users down on that platform. At the same time, though, another peop- another group that's also at fault in all of this is the parents, because it's like they don't even want to fucking monitor their children's internet activity anymore.
Yeah, instead they just blame the companies
Yeah,
for
I
certain.
mean, to be fair, when I was making my Club Penguin account, the first thing, one of the few things you had to do was asking your parents for permission before your account was officially made.
yeah. Like
And
I remember
it's
seeing.
just funny how seeing some of those old commercials for online games like Wizard 101 where they'd be all like,
Yeah,
ask your
I
parents for permission before going online. It's just like, huh,
ex-
where did that go wrong?
exactly.
Yeah,
Like
they
I
were missing.
remember seeing a shit ton of commercials like that on fucking Nicktoons talking about Wizard 101, ask your parents permission before going online.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Wizard 101, but like I hope it's not too bad. But
Yeah.
I was still free
I
on
mean
the app,
I mean I wouldn't
probably
really
play on Steam, but yeah.
oh I mean I wouldn't really know because I've never really played Wizard 101 really. Or
I remember playing that game as a kid, and like I don't think I got really far, but
I mean
I do know my brother got pretty far in that game.
one computer game that I do remember playing is Pop Tropica back in like the second grade.
Ooh, that one I
Oh yeah,
remember.
I
I
remember.
for some reason I remember the diarrhea of a wimpy kid crossover map that one
Oh
time they
yeah,
did.
I still remember that even to this day.
That's the one I remember. That's the one thing I remember most about that game. That's just it.
Yeah,
And it,
I'm pretty sure it was based on the sixth book, Cabin Fever, if memory
mm,
serves correctly.
no, it was actually themed around dog days when they were at like the beach.
Uh, I thought it was centered around either Cabin Fever or even maybe The Ugly Truth, the fifth book.
They could have done more books around the time, but I don't recall.
Yeah, I remember the first one of those books I read was actually the fifth one, which
Mm,
that was never even made into a movie, unfortunately.
I still have like the first 10. I don't even have like I don't even have like any of the newer ones.
Yeah.
But I do have both of the do it yourself books.
Oh, nice. But
Both
yeah,
the yeah.
but it's like I remember talking about that in my friend Iggy Bomb's Discord server, and he says that the problem is that parents just don't want to monitor their children's internet activity, keep watch over them, and I'm like, I mean, shit, definitely right. You ain't wrong about that.
I can kind of get it on one side, just watching your kid play a game that might seem a little stressful or something on the kid to be monitored, but like at the same time, at the same time you're trying to be careful with their interactions.
Yeah. Oh, this was this messages I sent. I'm like, bro, what is up with Roblox and all this pedophilia shit that's going on right now? Like, I'm seeing videos regarding it everywhere on YouTube. Like, literally, my fucking feed, YouTube feed, would be just filled with videos of just nonstop Roblox, awful this, Roblox, awful that, and shit. You know, and Iggy Bomb says, game is full of kids, game is online and has chat. Creepos will exploit this. Which, yeah, it's a sad thing to see, but also a very good reason as to why you shouldn't allow kids to be in an online space with no proper supervision or moderation. Which, I mean, yeah, like, I definitely fucking agree with them. Like, because it's like, people, there are people nowadays who really shouldn't even be on the fucking internet to begin with. Not just necessarily, I'm not going to necessarily say like kids shouldn't be completely banned from like the internet, but it's like most of them should, and even some adults, you know.
It's kind of tough when media and in gaming these days are now linked to online, and nowadays you're forced to be online if you want to play a game or look at the media. So if you wanted to,
Exactly.
even if
Or
you were,
even, you
so
know,
even if you were someone. So even if you're someone that used to read, physical newspaper reads,
I still remember when,
or even like played like online games, or
I
no,
still,
not like games, or even like local play games. Now they require you to be online just to even play offline games,
or even read
and
their
it's just like,
manuals.
yeah,
Like
and
I still know for a fact that one of the games, Cars 3 Driven to Win, that came out in 2017. That literally had an instruction manual with it. I didn't see one for the Switch version, but the PS4 and 3 versions did have one.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, wait,
But it's
I
like
knew.
nowadays,
Oh, sorry.
if you want to experience an online, if you want to read the manual, you need to be online to get it or something, or download it
I know.
digitally. Like
I know.
with on the PS3, with games like Little Big Planet 3, karting, or PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale, or even The Last of Us. And it's like, what the fuck?
At this point, it just makes those manuals that you would have gotten on PS1 and PS2 games a lot more classic, because back then, like, you would have gotten like a little like instruction booklet to explain you basics of the game, or if you had like or you had some unique ones like Ratchet and Clank 1, or some other games, you would have gotten like an extra poster that was kind of like printed onto the manual. They could like they can like that you can like hook up on your door or something for like some extra room decoration.
Yeah.
You're just
But
like the
Yep.
map of San Andreas from GTA San Andreas.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean,
And
you know,
and even funny enough, whether if you had like a black labeled, or no, like a black PS2 labeled copy of a game, or like a greatest hits red label copy, your manual would
yeah,
have been either in color or in black and white.
it would
And
be in
like,
black and white if it was greatest hits, though, due to them
yeah,
wanting to, cut costs on money.
yeah, yeah, sure, and yeah, sure. It does lose some details, but like it was still pretty cool just to get like some instruction booklets and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I still wonder if PS5 will ever get like PlayStation hits again, like how we did for PS4, even though it was like about what 5 years later.
I do not know, concerning most of the PlayStation's library is on Steam,
Yeah,
and concerning the sales of Astrobot, and even I don't know if there's even like a physical copy of that game. I don't know if it's ever gonna get like a greatest hits or PlayStation hits red label on it.
yeah. And I miss those days, honestly.
it might not be a thing anymore, or it could be a
Yeah, it's
thing,
pretty
but
much,
like but it could just be labeled as something else now that's just not the same. Who knows?
yeah. Honestly, I don't even see that kind of stuff returning. And even like Nintendo and Xbox had that kind of stuff with Nintendo Selects or Platinum Hits.
Right.
Yeah,
Uh. Right. Oh wait. Oh
uh,
right. We're talking about Roblox. And we kind of got off track.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, like Iggy says, while the company is partially to blame for not being aware of stuff like that happening on their platform and for not taking the proper actions to prevent and punish it, he would also suggest that the parents are also to blame partially as well,
Mm-hmm.
as giving a child access to online platforms with chat functionalities can be dangerous if unsupervised. Which I
Right.
mean, he's not wrong. I
I
mean,
mean,
I mean,
weren't parental controls a thing back then, or was it not as
yeah.
or was it not as powerful as it was nowadays?
I mean, yeah. I mean, many of like my Wii U and whatnot, and even my one tablet have fucking parental controls on it. To make sure I wasn't, going to places or whatever, looking up stuff online that I really should not be doing for someone uh, of my age at the time.
Yeah.
You know?
It's fun. It's funny.
Yeah.
My head was thinking about the iconic Nintendo Switch parental controls video and how everyone memed up that
Yeah.
video. But now it's just like,
Yeah.
jokes aside, we gotta take this seriously now, guys. Like,
Yeah. Jokes
whether
aside,
whether parental controls was a thing back in the past, but it wasn't as advanced as it was now. It's like, you should
yeah.
still monitor what's going on, because like,
I mean, they even made like they even remade that video for the Switch 2.
right. But it does,
Basically,
but it's not the same. The
yeah,
Switch One version had a
but
lot
really,
more something to it. That was more iconic.
I mean, really, the
I
only
can't.
difference is that Junior's playing Mario Kart World in the Switch 2 parental controls video, and plus, at one
True.
point, Bowser just straight up says, that Junior can't be friends with Mario, which I thought that was pretty fucking funny.
Yes. The first one, he's casually playing with Peach, and then the guy is all, and the person's all like, playing with friends can bring you close connections. It's just like, okay, what is
Yeah.
this?
But honestly, with like the Switch 1 befriending people, I don't really think you would need parental supervision for that, considering the fact that Switch 1 didn't even have like game chat or anything, or like voice chat.
Cough, cough. Nintendo Switch Online app. We even use that when you have Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have it installed and I don't even use it, not gonna lie.
I tried it once, and it was at least better than the crispy audio that was if you used voice chat and Smash for Wii U online with friends.
Yeah. But like, Switch 2 Online, it has a game chat now and whatnot, as well as, being able to like use face cam if you have one of those Switch 2 cameras, whether it's the normal one or the Piranha Plant one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even some people managed to make the Game Boy camera work as a functioning camera.
Yeah. But, even now, like definitely with the Nintendo Switch 2 and the stuff it has, yeah, you're definitely going to need those parental controls now more than ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I don't really see parents giving two fucks about it. But I know for a fact that once I have children of my own, those parental control things
Are going
those are,
on.
yep, they're going on.
They may not like it, but hey, it's better safe than sorry.
For their own.
Yeah.
I'd rather if I was in your situation where I had kids too, I'd make sure if they were playing games like Splatoon or something, I'd make sure that their experience is fair, and they wouldn't be seeing any atrocious posts made by some players. Believe me,
True.
I see some funny.
I mean, I would do that as well as,
I see I
racial-
trust me. There's times I see some rather funny and rather strange artwork in Splatoon 3.
Ooh, yeah.
It's since Splatoon 1, it was still a thing in 2 and still in 3. I wouldn't be surprised if there was still any funny looking art in Splatoon 4 if that ever comes up to reality.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, back
Just saying.
to back to what I'm saying. Yeah, I honestly don't really see Roblox lasting for much longer if this is how things are going. Because
Nope.
this whole uh this whole predatory shit's been going on, as far as I know, for like 4 years now, and it's literally gotten at an all-time high where it's just the point where many people can't ignore it anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if if Roblox ends up having to remove the game completely. If the game gets removed completely.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. I mean, I would be upset about it, but at the same time, I don't think I would be upset about it considering, how they just apparently don't care about actually protecting kids online and whatnot. They talk about
Wait a minute.
they talk about having like filters and stuff, but y'all know those filters for children ain't gonna really work and shit. I mean, hell, they barely even work for YouTube.
Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered this. I do know that I do know a thing. I do know the thing about the stop killing games thing. I don't know if any of you two have heard of that, but like, I'm not sure if that's going to affect. I'm not sure if that's going to affect with Roblox because shutting down because like I could be wrong. Like I know stop killing games is just to make sure like online games don't when online games don't become don't become unplayable when their servers are shut down. I was just like, wait a minute, like what's going to happen if Roblox were to get shut down? Like, would there still be like, will there still be some kind of like form of the game to play offline or something? It just popped in my head. It was like, oh, wait a minute. Or is it going to have to like be the exception and just be offline for good and just unplayable?
Yeah.
Again, like I don't want to toss stop killing games into the fray of this, but just like it just popped in my head. It was like, wait a minute. It's just that just
yeah.
Sorry.
But shit, I'm still wondering that about Crash Team Rumble because honestly, I don't see the online lasting much longer. I can honestly see it being shut down soon, considering how it's not huge and whatnot.
Speaking of playing and the online for PlayStation Plus and Xbox are too high.
Speaking of Crash, there's been that recent Crash Team Racing 2 leak that Beanox accidentally showcased and they deleted. It's just like,
Yeah, I really don't see a Crash Team Racing 2 even happening, honestly. Considering literally the people who worked on Crash Team Racing Fueled, yeah, like I remember seeing an interview where many of the people at Beanox who worked on that game apparently left because Call of Duty was the only thing that was left.
Mm-hmm. And lo and behold, Black Ops 7 is just around the corner.
Yeah,
more people are gonna leave. Is it?
And I'm just surprised that we're already getting Black Ops 7 when I just remembered Black Ops 6 recently hitting out and recently being released. I'm just like, wait a minute, don't we already have Black Ops 6? What happened?
Anyways, yeah. Honestly, this whole Roblox situation honestly kind of reminds me of the whole thing with YouTube and that Elsagate problem back in 2017. Where basically, they literally use family-friendly characters on like the thumbnails and whatnot, but when it comes to the actual video, it has like adult themes and shit.
Your mic cut it out there for a second.
That's for the
Basically the whole Elsgate incident where it would show like family friendly characters on the thumbnail, but then it would, when you click on the actual video itself, it has like adult. It was full of adult themes and shit. It basically feels like that
That's
whole situation all over again.
that's just classic clickbait 101 back in the old days.
True that, but I remember many YouTubers being affected by it. I know Super Mario Logan was one of them, considering a kid almost hung himself because of that one SML short, Jeffy's Tantrum.
Ooh.
Yeah.
uh,
After that, his entire channel ended up getting demonetized and age restricted.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, while I do want Roblox to, possibly stay online much longer, at the same time, though, I don't really have any high hopes that's going to get better, especially
Nope.
considering the fact with the whole Schlepp situation, they just straight up banned him when he was literally exposing fucking child predators and shit. You can tell that something's up.
Just trying to do the right things is apparently the wrongdoing, and doing the wrongdoing is the right thing. What happened?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is nowadays.
It's just so funny how games and media back then portrayed this as just like oh, look at this, people doing the wrong things are getting praised, the good things are being wronged. Just like that one cutscene in Metal Gear Solid 2. It's just like, it's so funny. It's happening. It's just like it's just like the simulations.
And what's annoying is, there's of course the people who will literally give others shit for drawing porn and whatnot of fucking fictional characters, even if they're aged up too. It's like they'd rather go after those people than go after these people who are on fucking Roblox and shit, exploiting actual fucking children.
It's funny. Okay. It's funny. I was thinking of Fortnite, but like I don't think Fortnite's has any issues like Roblox. But it's just funny that it's concerned that Fortnite has like a lot of kids playing the game. It's just like,
I mean,
it's just like I wonder how Fortnite's been dodging it really well.
I mean, really, the only issue that Fortnite would be having on little kids is the fact that it's just so addicting to the point where kids won't even get up to go to the bathroom if they need to when they're on the middle of playing Fortnite. Like, I've literally heard stories of how they'll just straight up piss in a water bottle or something just to keep playing.
I know. It's funny how back then it's funny how back then I saw that. It's funny how back then I saw that. I'm just like, this is terrible, and I was looked at it just like, I think you're going too crazy, bud. I'm just like, this is an actual problem. And yet the only thing I was replied back was just like, the only thing I got back from those topics was just like, quit playing Overwatch, loser. I'm just like, excuse me. We're talking about a 2017 shooter, not a 2016 team shooter game.
But yeah, as bad as that whole thing was, I prefer having kids be like that than having them being exploited by these creeps and shit on Roblox and stuff.
Man, it really is just like it really is right now. It really is just like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
And you really have to choose between if you want to no, wait, I was gonna say this wrong. Do you want to pick the sandwich that has the expired mayonnaise, or do you want to pick the sandwich that has the molded pickles in it?
Yeah.
And you can't choose. You can't not choose either. You have to pick one of them as your poison.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because so many attorney generals as well as families are suing Roblox and shit, and it's like with how many people are going after Roblox, I doubt they can even have the money to keep up with it anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
Something
Look at
sometimes when the power, sometimes when the not the power, but what's the word where one side is a lot more uh what's the word? Like higher in power or higher in demand. That's definitely gonna happen a
yeah,
lot more than the other side. I
yeah,
can't I know what I'm trying to say. I just can't think of the right word because like I the only thing I just know is that, like one time I remember like this one episode of like the People's Court where the defendants where the plaintiff side had so many like backups and representatives to help with the plaintiff, and the defendant side barely had any backups and representatives for their side. It's just like yeah the plaintiff side was at like a full advantage for that case. That's what I
yeah.
was trying to say. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. And I'm looking at this Wikipedia page regarding Roblox, and it says Roblox has zero tolerance policy for the exploitation of minors and other harmful behaviors. Yeah, that doesn't explain why y'all are getting so many lawsuits regarding that,
Funny
and
joke.
especially when y'all literally, again, when y'all literally banned someone from your platform who was
Trying to do the
trying to
right thing.
catch trying to catch these creeps.
Yeah.
But hopefully
Mhm.
the situation will get better. But at the same time, though, I don't really have too many high hopes for it. Yeah,
Yeah, time will tell.
yeah. But I guess this will be it for today's episode.
Yeah, I'm kind of running out of blanks. It's like we're kind of like branching up to other things that kind of goes along with
Yeah,
this subject. Again,
yeah,
not like a problem, but it's just like when we're branching up to other things when we reach our conclusions, it's just like yeah, we've already said our piece in words.
yeah. But I do hope Schlep and Parlo, those two YouTubers, are doing much better now. You know, especially at the
Well,
whole bullshit that's happened regarding them.
well, I don't follow them, but I'm sure things will
Yeah,
be better for them. But like, who
yeah.
knows?
Hopefully. But yeah, but
Yeah.
alrighty, y'all. So I'm going to be ending this episode right here. And if y'all enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. And for new videos every day. Be sure to share this to family and friends. Hope they enjoyed as well. But anyways, guys, love you guys. Thank y'all for watching. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all gonna say bye?
Meh.
Or-
See ya next time.
Yep. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.